Hi, my name is Kate and welcome to our channel where we share science-based and practical information on parenting. In this video, I decided to talk about 3 reasons why I truly believe we should not try to be perfect parents.
Oh, what a birthday surprise. Judy's wearing his ring. It's my party and
I think our desire to be perfect parents is coming from our own insecurity. We don't feel ourselves enough, good enough partner, good enough daughter, son, or good enough parents. So yet another area of our life where we don't feel ourselves good enough. And the first reason why I believe this is not healthy to be a perfect mom is because I believe it ruins my relationships with my child. He is 4 years old, he is a boy, and when I try to be a perfect mom, I do not see my boy, I see my projection of the perfect son he should be, because perfect mom should have a perfect son, right? And on a practical level, I think when we're trying to be perfect, we're becoming sort of police guards of the behavior of our children. So for example, imagine you come back home and there is a mess, and it's far away from the pictures that we all see on Instagram when the toys are sorted by the color, and you think, what is more important, the clean house or my connection with the child? Because he is completely happy if the dust start exploding. He defeated Emperor. So what am I gonna do right now? Because I can say, clean up this mess, or I can say, wow, you defeated Empire, how great is it? And I do not talk about permissive parenting when you just let your kids do whatever they want. I'm talking about this first reaction, and I found in myself that when I'm coming from this perfect image of a good, great, awesome mom, it's really hard for me to connect to what is happening right now for my child, what is happening with him and what are his needs. And of course we will clean up the mess afterwards, or maybe not, I don't know. The second reason I believe that this idea of perfect parenting is really toxic for parents' mental health. Trying to get it right all the time, it really puts the burden on us. And in my own example, I try to implement all these conscious parenting ideas and attachment-based theory practices and all these 9 things that I truly believe that important. I want to stop the circle of unconscious parenting in my family. I want to really do not pass some traumatic experiences that I had in my childhood to my child. But then something is happening and I slap my child, or I catch myself on threatening him with my relationship, like I'm gonna leave now because you're not blah blah whatever. And at these moments I understand that I'm wrong, specifically in the moment when I already saying something. And in this moment we often start to blame ourselves or feel shame for our actions and inability to walk the talk, basically. But at the same time, does it make me a bad parent? I think what is really important is that we do not stop there in our own negative emotions. We really try to move forward and think through, okay, how can I resource myself so the next time I'm not at this emotional edge, so I'm acting in this way? Or the next question, how do I restore my relationships with my child? What kind of words and actions I can do so he knows or she knows that we still have the connection, I'm still there for him. And maybe what could be my safety net next time, so I can react in a different way. I think these questions are much more important than being always right, get it always right. It's not possible. Let's face it, it's not realistic completely. The third reason I think you might find tricky, but let me know in the comments what you think, if it works for you the same way or in a different way. So I think with this idea of being perfect, because of course we're trying to model this and our children learn this from us, and we also have these expectations, if I'm perfect, you're supposed to be perfect as well. So we're giving them the false idea of, if you will be something for someone, you will get some benefits. So other people will like you, you will get good grades, you will get good job. But there are two problems with this. One problem is it does have no connection to the happiness of the child, or what he or she is supposed to be in this life, and what their needs and aspirations are. Because you might get a good job, but you will be completely unhappy on that job. And the second problem with this point, I think we're giving the false expectation to our children that bad things do not happen to good people. Like if you're trying to be perfect mom or perfect child or perfect partner, nobody's going to cheat on you, or you're not going to be fired. No, this is life, no guarantees here. And then I think we trigger this unhealthy pattern, like you try to be perfect, then to be perfect you need to control. To control, you need to play safe. To play safe, you need to abandon some of your wishes, a lot of your desires, aspirations. So in this case, we're basically teaching our kids fixed mindset that you have to be this thing, this kind of person for others, which I think doesn't give any benefits in the future. So those are my 3 key reasons why in this bad moments when I'm not happy about myself, and I probably even blame myself for some actions, I think that it's okay. It's okay to have a messy house. It's okay to not wash your kids probably each day. It's okay not meeting all the expectations, even my own expectations, because this is what is life. And this is what parenting is about. And I don't think it's ever supposed to be perfect. And I think there is a deep wisdom in why it should not be perfect. For me as a parent, it's super important to share these imperfect moments of our life and being seen in this imperfection and see others' imperfection, because this is perfectly imperfect parenting. So let me know in the comments what do you think about this topic, and I hope this video was useful. Subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and see you.